have started using this, and a lot of it is because I have it's to me it's not loose skin. It's just a lot of cellulite and fat on my thighs and on my hips. If you have been following me, then you know that I do my measurements once a month. And when I do my measurements once a month, it just doesn't seem that my hips are moving, but that could just be what my body is going through. So I decided, hey, let me see what I can do to help things along. And then also after I work out, especially when I've had those periods of being sick and da da da, and I haven't been able to work out on a regular basis, the soreness is crazy. So I do yoga, I do different stretching exercises in between to keep the soreness down, but this is supposed to work on the soreness as well. So I say that to say you're supposed to use this. It is a cellulite and lymphatic drainage tool, and you are not supposed to use this tool on dry skin because it does cause friction. It actually causes too much friction. I just did a little, it was like a little spot I forgot to do, and you can, it feels like a little bit of tingling. So you do have to have this to help with your friction. You have to have this to help with your friction. So you can have a cream or you can have an oil. I chose to use an oil because my skin does so much better with an oil than it does with a cream. And I mean, I use lotion on a regular basis, but even if I use a cream, I mean an oil to go to bed with at night, which I do sometimes on my face, I get more moisture from that. So I chose to use the oil and not the cream. So this oil and both of these products I did get from Amazon, and because I'm not able to link anything, you have to trust me. This is not sponsored. I'm not getting anything from it. I just wanted to share. This is the vegan collagen cellulite massage oil with grapeseed, eucalyptus, and grapefruit and lemon oil. It is by the company Majestic Pure. I think if I'm not mistaken, that I paid about $16 for it. I could be wrong. Maybe between $12 and $16 for it. But you don't use that much, depending on where you want to use it at. I've used this a couple times, and I still have a whole lot left. So I felt like it was a good investment to spend that because I feel like it may go a long way. However, this is my first time using this, so who knows? But this is what I am using right now. There are several types of oils and creams that you can use, but it is suggested that you use an oil or cream. Now, this little apparatus, let's just go over it really, really quickly. So it has these prongs in it. So you can probably see it better like this. It has these prongs in it, and then it has the red infrared light. And so the infrared light supposedly works along with the oil or the cream, which causes friction. And then you're going to be moving this along whatever part of your body to then move that cellulite and move your lymphatic drain. Let me say this for those who are new to my channel. I suffer from inflammation, which is why I am using a GLP-1. And so with this inflammation, it shows up in different parts of my body. And as I'm losing weight, it does not mean that, oh, it just goes away all at the same time in the same area. And I'm quite sure there's other people without this problem that have the same issue. But I do notice that forever, my thighs, which used to be structured, strong, I never had any issues. Most of my cellulite and my fatty tissue tends to congregate in my hips and my butt, which most people are happy about, and my thighs. And so with that being said, I'm like, hey, I'm doing things, and while I'm on this health journey, I'm willing to try some things. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So with this, I can say that they have a handle that you can hold on to. I like this. I don't have big hands, and you can use this as a man or as a woman. But I like it. You can hold on to it. My hands don't even go all the way around if you look at it. And then this actually has, I believe it has 10 levels. But level 1 through 3 is the lower levels, and they suggest that you start at the lower levels. So it only has 2 buttons. And I like that because it's not that complicated for me. So the first button that you will see would be the power button. So you'll hold the power button down, and as you can see, it automatically starts. And it starts on level 1. So then the second button is actually the button that controls the intensity, and you'll press that and you go to the intensity that you want. And like for instance, this is level 3. I can hear it. I'm hoping that you guys can hear it, but this is what it looks like when it's actually on. As you can see all the red that's in the middle, which is the infrared light, and then these prongs are actually vibrating all the way around. And so with this, you definitely feel it on your skin. And you can feel it as you're going. And I don't mean feel it in a negative way. I mean you can actually feel the prongs you're pushing it on your skin. You are supposed to use a little bit of pressure. It's not something that should hurt you. It should not bruise you. I have to say that I bruise very easily. I don't have any bruises, but of course you're controlling the pressure. So I do use a little bit of pressure in certain areas. So on my legs, I use pressure. I use a lot more pressure because I have a lot more cellulite. But I do use it on my hips, and when I use it on my hips, I probably don't use as much pressure, even though I have a lot of fat and cellulite there. But I don't know why I just don't use a lot of pressure. So let's go into the areas that you can actually use this in. So the areas that you can actually use this in is your thighs. You can use this in your arms. You can use it along here, along your stomach area, the front of your arm, the back of your arm. You can even use it a little bit up here. So it's going to be for that area here, and for the front of your arm, the back of your arms, and then your hips and your hip area around to here. So what you're going to do, and it has a little card. I'm going to show you the little card they gave me that came in the package. So in here it tells you that you have to go into your lymphatic, or I'll say general pressure, and along the lymphatic areas. So they have these blue dots that tells you where your lymphatic area is and the direction that you want to take this. You don't want to take it away from your lymph nodes. You want it to go towards your lymph nodes so your body can then go ahead and get rid of it. So with that being said, with my thighs, I am going up my thighs and I'm going to my lymph nodes that are right here. When I'm in my hip area, I'm going this way so that I go to the lymph nodes that are, again, right here. I have not done my arms. I should do my arms, but I'm more focused on the bottom part because I do have like this area that's driving me crazy. And now that I'm working out again, I kind of see a little bit difference just with working out. So I wasn't a big deal with this, and I don't see anything here that I'm concerned about, but here I am. So maybe eventually I'll do that. Don't know how this thing is going to work out, so why rush it? It's whatever. So I do this. When I did this, the couple times that I did it around my entire leg. I didn't just do the front, I went around the entire leg, and I did the hips that they suggested, and it maybe have taken me 7 minutes. I did a little on each side, and that was it. I showered. Like right now, I just finished working out. I did this on my legs and on my hips, and I'm going to go shower, wipe all of that off, and hopefully tomorrow I will feel or see a little bit of a difference. But I know it's not going to be overnight. I know it's something that I'm going to have to see down the road, but it's just something that I wanted to kind of try out. I know that a lot of med spas actually do this. I went to one a while ago with Groupon, and they did something similar like with that. They have bigger machines. They have some that have attachments, depending on what you want. So with me, I wanted to kind of try out the smaller thing first, not only because of the cost, but I wanted to see if I was going to actually use it. And I'm in an age right now that I'm not wasting my time or my money. So anything that's going to possibly waste my time, I walk past that. And if it's going to waste my money, I'm thinking twice. If I'm not going to actually use it, I'm not doing it. So I'll start out small. If it's something that I know for a fact that after every workout I'm going to use, then I'll invest in a bigger machine. Maybe if I see that I'm using it and it's working, I'm definitely going to be investing in a bigger machine. But for right now, this is where I am, and of course I have to report back to you guys of whether it worked, how did it work, what did it do for me, did I have any type of bruising because of the pressure, or is it something that I was just like, nah, stay away from. But it still was something that was a good idea, at least for me. If you guys have this or you want to use it or you have been using it, because again, this came from Amazon and I think this was $34. What's the name of it? It just says anti-cellulite and lymphatic drain. If you want to use it, then go on Amazon and let me know what you think about it. Let me know if it actually works for you, or what do you think? Is it something like a gimmick and I should just throw it, just get rid of it? Or did you guys have any results? It would be great to know if you had any type of results with this. Again, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, when you comment down below, please be specific, because I could be doing it wrong, or maybe I should be doing it more often. Who knows? My name is Jay, if I haven't said this already, and I thank you and appreciate that you clicked on my channel. See you in the next one. Goodbye.